Good morning, friends, and greetings to you on this Easter morning. The traditional greeting is Christ is risen, he is risen indeed. Um, uh, some opening words for this Easter day by Molly Gordon. She says, "You can crush love down, you can bury it, cover it over, but it will rise. It will reach for the sun, and we will reach for each other. Love will have the final word, even if that word is just a question, a wild possibility, a whisper to rise and follow wherever it may lead." I'm going to do a short reading from John 20. We take the first two verses and then we pick it up from verse 11. Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved, and said, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him." Now Mary stood outside the tomb crying. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb and saw two angels in white, seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and the other at the foot. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not realize that it was Jesus. He asked her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it that you are looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have put him, and I will get him." And Jesus said to her, "Mary." We give thanks for that reading to us today. In that passage from John's Gospel, when the risen Christ meets Mary, he asks her, "Why are you crying?" And on Easter Sunday, it's a question that we are all invited to reflect on. What are the tears and the fears that we carry with us today? Perhaps they go back years and years. Perhaps they are more recent. What are the tears and the fears that you carry with you today? And on Easter Sunday, we are each invited to imagine the risen one coming to each of us in the garden of our lives and speaking our name. He is indeed the gardener, the one who comes to plant seeds of life, new life, and love in the pools of our tears, and to remind us that death and fear are not how the story ends, because life is eternal and love can never die. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Amen. I'm going to just read a prayer for us to bring this to a close. O God of resurrection, life and light, we praise you and thank you for this day on which you created light and saw that it was good. This day in whose early morning light we discovered the tomb of life was empty and encountered Christ, the world's true light. This day in which we celebrate the triumph of life over death and the victory of that light that darkness can never overcome. This is the day that you have made. we shall rejoice and be glad in it. In the name of Christ, the risen one. Amen. Amen. God bless you.